Hey ladies, so yes, makeup in the workplace. This is your first day of work. How you gonna wear your makeup? You can definitely show a little bit of personality, but you're not gonna go over top. You're still gonna keep it nice, clean, and fresh. It's gonna add on just a little bit. And as you can see here, I still look the same, but now I have let my hair down a little bit and I have on a nice pink lip, and I do have on some eyeshadow versus before. I want to take you step by step and show you how I enhance my first look into this. So now we got the job. Now we have to make sure our makeup looks really nice for the first day of work. We're going to keep it the same. We're going to keep the same foundation, but we're going to add on to it. So if you haven't seen the first video, go check the first video with the interview where you can kind of see what I did in the beginning of this makeup look. Okay, so right now pretty much my skin is well put together. I do have my eyebrows on. I don't have anything on my list but some brown eyeliner that I smudged out a little bit. And I have on a nice, it's a nude lip with a little bit of gloss on. So what we're going to do to kind of just like amp it up just a little bit to show a little personality, not too much. It's just the first day of work. So what we're going to use is a nice, faithful amongst us beauty lovers here, is the Wet n Wild palette. It's very affordable. It's still out there on the market. It's $4.99. We're not trying to break the bank. We just got our job. You know, we just want to look nice and look decent. So I'm going to take a nice brush, a nice little flat brush like this, and I'm going to add on to what I have. So I'm going to take here, which is the second shade here. And I'm going to pack it on my lid. And you can go ahead and go over the brown liner because it can just set as a base. Or it can serve as a base. Okay, so now that we have our lid color on, you can kind of see how it's getting brighter. So I'm going to take a nice fluffy brush and I'm going to blend out the edges. I'm going to go really, really light, hold the brush really, really light. And just keep my eyes open and just focus on the inner parts. And you may lose some shadow, but you can always go back in. So we want to warm up the crease just a little bit, just a little bit. And this is more like an everyday makeup look. You know, when you're on the go, on the run. You do the same thing when you're on the go and on the run to go to work. So I'm going to take a nice blush. This blush is kind of a little orangey, like terracotta. This is an old Milani blush. It's called Sunset Beach. But I like it to warm the crease up. Or you can use a nice brown, which is called Dance the Tides by NYX. This is a really nice one as well. And I'm going to hold the brush. And I'm just going to lightly, very lightly, and just bring it out. Okay, so now we warmed our crease up. We're not going to worry about any highlighting. We're just going to focus on a nice, clean look. No highlighting. We're going to leave a natural highlight under the brow as is. Leave it as is. If you want to, you feel it's safe, then go ahead, knock yourself out. But just in my opinion, I think it's all about just keeping it nice and clean. So now that we have on our eyeshadow, we're going to take our brown pencil again and we're going to just make a nice line, like a liner, we should say. We did cover it with the shadow, and we use it like as a base. Let's get our brush, and we're gonna smudge it out. Okay, so now that we smudged it out nice and lightly, we still have some color And just blow it out a little bit because we don't want everything to be too pronounced. Okay? So now that we have our eyes done, we have a little glow on the lid, we're looking fresh, it's our first day of work. We're going to go ahead, we're going to leave our contour as is, nice and light. Our face is still nice and bronze. You can, if you want to add a little bit more, depending if you put too much foundation on and you want to kind of bring some warmth back into your skin, knock yourself out, do what you want to do, which complements you. I still wouldn't highlight anymore. I wouldn't put any more concealer on to brighten up underneath here or anything on the cheeks. I would keep everything as is. But we could play with the lip a little bit. We can kind of show a little bit more personality. Okay. So now that we smudged it out nice and lightly, we still have some color. And just blow it out a little bit because we don't want everything to be too pronounced. Okay? So now that we have our eyes done, we have a little glow on the lid, we're looking fresh, it's our first day of work. We're going to go ahead, we're going to leave our contour as is, nice and light. Our face is still nice and bronze. You can, if you want to add a little bit more, depending if you put too much foundation on and you want to kind of bring some warmth back into your skin, knock yourself out, do what you want to do, which complements you. I still wouldn't highlight anymore. I wouldn't put any more concealer on to brighten up underneath here or anything on the cheeks. I would keep everything as is. But we could play with the lip a little bit. We can kind of show a little bit more personality. I'm going to take a little sponge. I'm going to dab off what I have. Okay, so now it's the first day. We're going to still use our Coco Loco. We're going to line our lips. And normally I would probably use, if it was since, you know, you've been on a job for a while, I will use a plum liner. But since it's our first day, and this lipstick right here, I love this lipstick. They still have it available. This is Milani. I think Milani is a great makeup line. This here is the Milani. This is called Cream Nude number 26. I really, really like this lipstick. And when you put it on, since it's kind of a, their formula is kind of a matte formula, you can go ahead and just dab it on a little bit. And if you probably can tell, a lot of the makeup looks that I am selecting for makeup in the workplace, they're kind of the same, just as how you amp them up, you know, stage by stage, if you get what I'm saying. So this is a little bit more brighter. And you could take some lip gloss. This one is in Merengue. Go right over top. And you know, if you wear extensions, you can just let your hair down because first day of work, or you can kind of pull it up in a ponytail, have it to the side, and you're ready for your first day of work. So this is the final look for your first day at work makeup. So I will see you in my next video.